Well, they all know what's coming. Hope, expectation, euphoria, or trauma and tumult. Yet the people stand with their team, come what may. This is what they're here for. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So the teams are ready to go, as we all bask just for a moment in that special feel-good factor you tend only to get on days like this.
Well, cup competitions have been getting a raw deal because of downgraded importance, but these games still offer a...
That could spell trouble. Šeško! Superb from Šeško!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Ah, he's given it away. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, he's on shapes to shoot! And it's come back out to him. Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Can he get on the end of this? And Burmo has it out wide and in space. Calafiori, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Timber. Dorgu does well to get it back. And that's definitely not his best. Aims beyond the defence. And Burmo. And he's definitely onside. Oh, Burmo! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Very nicely done. Now this could be a chance. Dorgu. Incoming delivery. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And they can counter here. Dorgu chooses to go cross-field. And Dallo. And Burmo. Can he get it through? Burmo, given the lift of his goal. It's a good spell of possession, this. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's quick to return it. Just eases him off the ball. Gabriel Jesus.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Rashford. Well, that pass isn't the best. Nice looking ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. Time and again they are repelled. Lewis Skelly. So, what can they make of this? Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Tielemans. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's going wide left. And it's made its way to him. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, that's fabulous. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
That's good defensive concentration.
Half-time getting close now. And it's Lewis Skelly. He's going for goal! And it's hit the woodwork and out! It's a pretty loose pass. Knocks it into space. Pass somewhat off target. Saliba. Rice. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. He's on it, can he get away? And he's got the beating of his man. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Manchester United really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Manchester United looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. So, into the second half. Now it's Saka. Ødegaard. Calafiori. And it's Ødegaard. Now Ødegaard. Calafiori. Timber. Now Saliba. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Tries to pass it through. He's shifted. Real chance! Oh, brilliant from Bukayo Saka! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. It is an explosive start to the second half. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Bukayo Saka.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Gabriel. Oh, what has happened here? And it's Timber. Saliba. Calafiori. Saka. Rice. Calafiori. Now it's Ødegaard. Diogo Dalot gets over and intercepts. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ødegaard, and he was quick to react. Searching pass he's played there. And back to the keeper. Gabriel. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Ødegaard, and it's been played through. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Ødegaard. Rice. Played out to the left flank. Burmo looking for the run. Bruno Fernandes. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Collier. Opts for safety. And it's Dalot. And here's Bruno Fernandes. This looks promising. Gets his head on it! And yes, it's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford. Substitution for Manchester United, number 14.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 30.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Bruno Fernandes.
Looking to play him in. Space for him to turn and look. Diogo Dalot, not the most accurate pass.
Number 10.
Havertz absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 49. Miles Lewis
Arsenal
Kelly.
making further
Number
changes
33,
here, and in
Ricardo
quick succession.
Calafiori.
Manchester United, palpably stronger, better, superior.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Havertz receives it in a good position here. Collier. Now it's Xerxes. Look at the space here. Chance for a shot! And that's a tiny finish. This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Can he finish? And it's in! How many, just how many? The golf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Manchester United are having a ball here. He's in a great position here. Plays a sharp little ball here. Shoots! No, it's wide. Diogo
There will
Dalot.
be 5 minutes at a time.
5 minutes to add. Collier. And it's Mainu. That has not gone well. Saliba. Rice. That's Eze. Incapuyi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Diogo Dalot. He is just caressing the ball. So that's it. It is all over. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Manchester United definitely look the business, don't they? This will serve as the perfect springboard to greater tests, no doubt. They really couldn't have asked for more.
Hello everyone. We would like you to have a look at the screen for details on our good work in the surrounding community.
Vietnam get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're up and running then.
I think the wide players will be very important here, Peter. A lot is going to be asked of them.
Yeah, they've got a fair bit of work to get through.
Yeah, because they're going to have to cover the flanks on their own. They need to push up and establish some menace, some control, press from the front and act like auxiliary wingers, if you will, while also doing a fair bit of defending. And what's more, they're often expected to be the main supply routes in the side.
Swung over. Rafinha going after that. And here's Eto'o. Mohamed Salah. Albert Ferrer receives it in a wide position. Mohamed Salah! But he's left disappointed.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
This looks promising. He's... Great chance! And he's done it! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Salah. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Davids, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And it's Salah. Makaleli. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's forced to go back. Over to the other side. Oh, can he get onto this? Baresi. Mohamed Salah cuts out the pass. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Mbappe. Makaleli. Davids. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Rafinha. It's a good foot in there. He's got away. Mohamed Salah. Makaleli. Oh, they can break here. And it's Pedri. Now it's Mohamed Salah. It's Albert Ferrer. Mohamed Salah. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Albert Ferrer. Makaleli. And here's Eto'o, and it's Salah. And it's Makaleli. Now it's Mbappe. Shevchenko. Beckenbauer gets across and deals with it. Salah. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
Pedri knocks it out wide. Some really good ball movement. No foul, says the referee.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Zé Roberto. Beckenbauer. And it's Pedri. And it's Salah. Bruno Fernandes. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pedri. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, cracking ball. Van Basten, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. That's been cut out, well played. And that brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Vietnam leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Pedri, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Davids, no, he's not getting his way this time. Referee's given a throw. Sends it crossfield. Royce is always looking to break lines. That is good alertness. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Makaleli. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Pedri, and this is Mohamed Salah. Here's Makaleli. Vietnam are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Now it's Van Basten, and this is Shevchenko. Pedri. Salah. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Mbappe. Eto'o. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Van Basten. And the through ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, super ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
For this match is 29,830.
Beckenbauer. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Now it's Royce. Pedri producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. There's the shot! Davids. Now it's Shevchenko. Can he get it through? Royce has it out wide and in space. Albert Ferrer. Costa Curta. And it's Roberto. And Makaleli. Pedri. And it's Eto'o. He's in a great position here. Oh, nice touch. Makaleli. Now Mbappe. And here's Pedri! And he's lifted it over.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Substitution on the field, number 22.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
17, Marco Reus. Number 11.
Are certainly playing with...
He's having a pop! It's a loose ball.
Frank Rijkaard.
Deflected
Number
behind
26,
for a corner kick.
Edgar Davids. Coming on the field, number 13. Shinji Okazaki.
Vietnam with their
Number
first
5,
corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Number 15.
Roberto, who's
Guti.
short.
Number 19. Gilberto
Vietnam
Silva.
clearly have been instructed
Number
to
10,
kill this off.
Dominic
Offence is the
Szoboszlai.
best form of defence.
Now it's Guti. Guti is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Good ball, good take. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Chance, surely! And he hits the net. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Vinicius Junior. Makaleli. And here's Torres.
Have been indicated.
Great ball, and he's in. And the finish! Just cruising! They are cruising! It's all becoming so easy.
Fernando Torres.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Fernando Torres really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
3-0 and that's it. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them.